Your Excellency, President and General Secretary Xi Jinping, the members of the Central Committee of CPC, fellow leaders of political parties and heads of government who are participating in this very important meeting and conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is really my absolute honor and privilege to address the Communist Party of China with other world leaders, especially leaders of political parties at its high-level dialogue. I am here with my Deputy Prime Minister and Deputy Party Leader. I'm here with my Foreign Minister. I'm here with my National Planning Minister, and of course with the Chinese Ambassador at 11 o'clock in the evening, because we value this conversation. We feel it is important, and I want to applaud the Chinese government, especially Your Excellency President Xi Jinping, for this timely meeting of political party leaders under your party's initiative. But firstly, on this auspicious occasion, let me congratulate Your Excellency President Xi Jinping on your re-election as the President of the People's Republic of China. I want to applaud CPC for convening this World Political Parties high-level meeting, providing a platform for world's political parties to strengthen exchanges and mutual learning on governance and other areas. The theme, Path Towards Modernization, the responsibility of political parties, is a very fitting one for this occasion, as it provides an avenue for CPC to reflect on its achievements and its future political leadership. China notably has made remarkable progress under the leadership of CPC, and the conclusion of the 20th National Congress of CPC is indeed a very significant occasion for all Chinese people on this profound and remarkable journey. Over the last decade, coinciding with the leadership of President Xi Jinping, China has portrayed on the international stage a high-quality development for her people, and it really has set the benchmark for other countries to follow, including my own country of Papua New Guinea. China, for instance, has contributed over 30% to world economic growth for many years by lifting domestically a record 100 million people in rural areas out of poverty and achieving a historic resolution to the problem of absolute poverty. This is inspirational. This is something worth noting, and Papua New Guinea would like to commend Chinese leadership for this historic lift of rural people into modern life and good life. As the world's second largest economy, China's total value of trade in goods and services has ranked first globally for 2 consecutive years since 2020, and the two-way investment has been in the front in as far as global ranking is concerned. I must admit that China has found a development path suited to her own national conditions. I also thank China for its long-standing support and assistance towards nations like my very own Papua New Guinea and our development agenda. There is no doubt that the Chinese pathway to modernization offers humanity another choice for achieving better standard of living, and we need to explore this so that we contextualize modernization from our own perspectives. Papua New Guinea is very proud to say, since independence of our country in 1975, we have always adhered to the One China policy and will remain firm in this position. It has been my party, Congo Party's policy, and we will maintain this policy, respecting the sovereignty of China as it is today and as it was in the past. PNG is also committed to deepening exchanges and cooperation between our two countries. Whilst we are sometimes on the receiving end from the aid from China, we also want to move past just aid and strengthen more relationship with China, especially learning from China's experience and on people-to-people, business-to-business, and government-to-government exchanges. It was really indeed my pleasure and honor to meet you, Mr. President, on the margins of APEC Leaders Summit in 2022, where we discussed many areas of mutual interest between our both nations. Mr. President, I am satisfied with the discussion on increased business, trade, and investment that will promote air services, particularly between Port Moresby and Shanghai, amongst other things that we agreed to do. Under the leadership of my party, the Pangu Party, we have embarked on initiatives towards growing our own domestic economy through industrialization and downstream processing, something very similar to the path the great Chinese nation took over 30, 40 years ago. And that was massively expanded under President Xi Jinping, your tenureship as leader of the Chinese Communist Party and the great Chinese nation. To complement these initiatives, my government has embarked on various policy and legislative reforms across all sectors with the view of making PNG a very conducive investment climate for existing and potential investors. Papua New Guinea is blessed with abundance of natural resources in mining, in oil, in gas, in fisheries, forestry, and agriculture, and it is my government and my party's intention to maximize return on investment in these sectors through market access and downstream processing. And at this juncture, let me thank very much President Xi Jinping for your commitment to greater partnership with my country in respect to business-to-business relationships between your business and my businesses. For the first time in our country's history, my government is placing more emphasis on the agriculture sector, and most of you would have known we created new portfolios, namely Coffee Ministry, Livestock Ministry, Oil Palm Ministry, as well as Culture and Tourism. The core enablers of these trade and investment initiatives and achieving a resilient and diversified economy are high quality economic infrastructure and strengthening the rule of law and domestic security that will boost business and investment confidence. At this juncture, Mr. President, I want to invite Chinese investors to consider investing in Papua New Guinea, particularly in the downstream processing of products that will add value to our natural product and support our rural economies. Aside from that, my government has established special economic zones in selected provinces that has the potential to spur economic growth, and I want to again take this time to invite Chinese investors to take up residency and partners in the space of commerce, trade, and investment in the special economic zones. PNG itself is indeed a profound and splendid nation of diversity of cultures. We have over 1,000 different cultures, over 800 different languages, and I want to take this opportunity to reiterate President Xi Jinping's initiative on promoting mutual learning exchanges among global civilizations. Though diverse we may be, finding unity on common grounds is something that we'd like to promote, and I want to commend President Xi Jinping's leadership. The diversity of civilizations should not be a burden for our country's development, but rather an asset for inheritance, innovation, and development, especially at this time when the international community is facing so many challenges, such as climate change, COVID-19, just to name a few. My government and the Pangu Party that I lead is ready to work closely with the Communist Party of China, as well as other countries and all political parties, to strengthen dialogue and communication and to unite to address common challenges and build a better world that will leave no one behind, especially those who are in the rural enclaves. Let me conclude by thanking His Excellency President and General Secretary, His Excellency Xi Jinping, for the opportunity to deliver this speech, and I wish you all a fruitful discussion during this important dialogue, and may the common good for humanity come out from these dialogues. Thank you very much. God bless His Excellency, President Xi Jinping. God bless the great People's Republic of China.